All right, today we're going to talk about AI app builders, but we're taking a look at things from a completely different angle. You see, while most of the tools out there are trying to pull you into the cloud, we're exploring a path that puts all the power and all the privacy right back where it belongs, on your own machine. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. While everyone's been chasing the latest cloud platform or subscription service, something else has been quietly building momentum. It's this move back towards local control, towards actually owning your work. And that's the story we're getting into today. So, what's the big deal? What's the problem we're even talking about? Well, most AI app builders are cloud-based. And yeah, that sounds super convenient at first, but it comes with a huge catch. You're basically trading away your control, your ownership, and even your privacy, all for a little bit of speed. And you can see the trade-off right here. With the cloud builders, you get stuck with one vendor, all your data is sitting on some server you don't control, and your app's core logic, it's often trapped in their system. The local-first approach just flips that whole script. You own the code, it runs on your computer, you are in complete control. And that's where this tool comes into the picture. Dyad. It's built to be the answer to that cloud-based compromise. It's a powerful alternative for any developer who really values freedom and actually owning their own stuff. So what exactly is Dyad? Okay, picture this. It's an app you download for your Mac or Windows computer. It runs right there on your desktop. You use plain English to generate code, build a UI, and create entire full-stack applications. It's kind of like having a conversation with your code editor, except your ideas and your data never, ever leave your machine. And listen, this is not some tiny, obscure project. We're talking over 20,000 stars on GitHub. That tells you something really important. This whole idea, this local-first philosophy, is really hitting home for a lot of developers. This isn't just hype, it's proof that people are actively looking for a tool just like this. Okay, so to really get what makes Dyad tick, we've got to look at the three core principles it's built on. And these aren't just a list of features, It's a whole philosophy about how building software should actually work in this new age of AI. First up, flexibility. And this is huge. Dyad doesn't chain you to a single AI provider, so you can literally swap from a pricey OpenAI model to a totally free, private, local model running on your machine in seconds. Think about that for saving money and protecting data. And maybe most importantly, your code is always yours. You can export it anytime and keep working anywhere else. There is zero lock-in, period. The second principle is control. Because Dyad is on your desktop, you never have to worry about some platforms suddenly changing the rules or cutting off your access. Plus, it's open source. That means you can see exactly how it works. You can look at the code, you can tweak it, and you can even be part of a project that's being built by a community of developers all over the world. And the third pillar is that it's an end-to-end tool. This thing isn't just a simple code generator. It plugs right into tools like Supabase to give you a database and user authentication instantly. It has security scans built right in, and when you're ready, you can deploy directly to services like Vercel. It really covers the whole journey, from that first idea all the way to launch. So we get the philosophy, but what's it actually made of? Let's pop the hood for a second and see the modern tech that makes this a tool that's clearly built by developers for developers. Looking at the stack, you can tell right away this is professional-grade stuff. We're talking React on the front end and TypeScript for more reliable code. It uses Drizzle ORM to make dealing with your local database a breeze, and the back end is all set up as efficient serverless-style functions ready to go with Supabase. Yeah, this is not a toy. It's using the exact same technologies you'd pick for a serious project. So, who's going to get the most out of this powerful local-first approach? Well, really, Dyad is built for any developer who's tired of giving up control, who cares about privacy, and wants to feel a sense of ownership over their workflow. And the ways you can use it are just super compelling. You could prototype a really complex app without racking up cloud bills or dealing with latency. Or imagine building internal tools for your company where you know for a fact that sensitive data is never leaving your network. It's also an amazing sandbox for testing AI models, letting you just swap between cloud APIs and local ones on the fly. Okay, but what's the catch? What does it cost? Honestly, the pricing model is incredibly generous. The free tier lets you build unlimited local apps and just bring your own API keys. That means you can build and export a complete, real application without paying a dime. The paid plans just add on more powerful AI features and credits for folks who really need to scale up. As we start to wrap this up, the entire idea behind Dyad can really be boiled down to one single powerful message. It's time to challenge the idea that you have to be a renter of your own development tools. And this quote from Will Chen, the creator, it just says it all. This is about being able to choose your tools, not being stuck with them. It's this core belief that developers should own their entire process from start to finish. And that really leaves us with this one big question to think about. As AI gets woven into everything we do, everything we build, the question of who owns and controls our tools is going to become more and more important. Is it going to be the giant cloud platforms we rent space from? Or is it going to be us, the people actually doing the building? Dyad has a pretty clear answer, and it's definitely one worth considering.